select a scenario, King of H's, or you can even write in your own. That's always fun.
Hope y'all
I'm
were ready
ready.
to fall out of a plane.
You just saw that my ability counteracts this very specific thing.
I know, I chose it just for you.
Using my ability to control the weights of objects and people, I make myself light enough to float gently down to Earth.
I can't spell invincible, but that's alright. Should I run downstairs and grab ice cream? Yeah, I'll be right back. No, I can't, because I got put the laptop.
Is
Hey,
ice cream what I think it is?
It's ice cream.
Like it's
Apple pie
actually ice
flavored.
cream.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're thinking about, but
Ice cream is used as a euphemism for alcohol.
I'm not an alcoholic.
I use my ability to fly, gain through training in the forest to fly the ground and land calmly.
Flying the ground itself.
You guys are just pulling shit out of your ass.
Yes.
It has to be, from the heart.
Alright, bro.
As Regular Sir plummets toward the earth, they channel their training from the forest, envisioning wings sprouting from their back. With a surge of determination, Regular Sir gracefully glides through the air, narrowly dodging treetops and rocky outcrops until they touch down on a soft patch of grass, miraculously unscathed. Just as they catch their breath, a startled deer leaps in front of them, causing Regular Sir to trip and tumble.
I thought he died of a deer.
But luckily, they land safely aside, the thrill of survival coursing through their veins. You won't all get it. You won't all get away with this.
I
become-
invincible.
Inevitable.
I become inevitable. This works and I do not die. As King of H's plummets through the sky, they summon a burst of energy, channeling their inner desire for invincibility. And to everyone's surprise, a shimmering aura envelops them. The air whooshes past as they feel the weight of fear
That's
lift, and
wild.
instead of certain doom, they glide effortlessly through the clouds, becoming a soaring legend among those watching from below. With a triumphant smile, they land safely on a mountain peak, greeted by the
That's
fellow troopers who
wild!
can't help but cheer for the. You guys are pulling shit out of your
It's
ass.
so
Stop.
easy to rig
Oh
to
my
your favor
God.
every time.
With the help of my massive schlong, I spin it like a propeller to land on the ground. As King Pizza plummets toward the earth, they channel all their focus and eccentricity, spinning around wildly in a desperate attempt to create a makeshift parachute with their massive schlong.
Ground is spinning and making fall faster.
To everyone's astonishment, the unique physics of the situation begins to work in their favor, and they glide through the air with a bizarre grace, landing perfectly on a trampoline that materializes below. However, the trampoline was actually an elaborate trap set by a rival pizza faction.
No!
As King Pizza bounces skyward once more, they meet their fate, plummeting to the ground with a final tragic thud.
No! God damn it!
The rival pizza faction got him, bro.
They got you. They
God
finally
damn
got you,
anchovy
guys.
eating
I was
pussies!
not on the plane. I overslept there. I am fine. As the weapons nerd hurtled towards the ground, the reality of their situation hit with the force of a ton of bricks after all.
Okay, buddy.
There was no
Okay, buddy.
oversleeping when gravity was involved, despite their desperate attempts to convince the universe of their well-rested state. A stark reminder of reality awaited below.
This is like
The
the
dramatic-
opposite. This is the opposite of like being asleep and then dreaming of falling through the sky.
That was funny.
Ignore it.
That was funny.
King
Oh
of the
my
Fags
God.
tries to. Using my ability to control the weight of objects and people, I make myself light enough to float gently down to earth before I would perish. Yeah.
So eloquent.
As King of the Fags plummets through the turbulent sky, they channel their unique power to manipulate weight, transforming into a feather bouncing whimsically among the clouds. With a serene smile, they float downward, defying gravity's unforgiving grip, landing softly in a vibrant meadow where flowers bloom, seemingly painted by the brush of a whimsical artist. Just as they rejoice in their miraculous escape, a flock of overly friendly ducks, mistaking them for birds, rushes over, leading to a flurry of chaos that inevitably results in a rather unfortunate demise, as the ducks proved to be too much
Got
too
eaten by
affectionate.
ducks, bro. That's a low.
God.
That's crazy. They took so many of us out by fake out endings.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna safely land
Why
and
did
they
my penis
killed me.
propeller not work? Why did I have
Right.
ops?
Rival pizza faction got you, man.
Rival pizza. Bro, he had
He's got
ops on him. Chris, what was that we just did?
Hold on.
We know
This
Chris
is
is typing
hilarious.
something
This is
fucking
fun.
dubious.
Good luck, boys!
I'm not confident.
Eli's face!
Something you
Shit
don't
goes on.
realize is that I have a second ability.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I have
Where
an
are these
ability.
abilities you guys are just
to-
pulling out your ass?
Oh, you're not ready. You made a propeller out of your fucking dick last time. I don't want to hear it from you.
My
I don't-
primary ability is the ability to control the weight of objects and people. But my second ability is my love.
I pull the German flak artillery gun out of my bag and blast the man into smithereens before he can even realize he has met his match.
You know, both
He
of
is the
our
weapons
both of
nerd.
our things are about pulling guns out of our bags, so
Pulling German weaponry out in the 1960s is pretty bold.
it is pretty bold, honestly.
The slur brings me to I am not going to shake the man's hand. So thank you for
Guys.
saving me.
What's this in my
In a
bag?
moment of unexpected clarity, King of H's grips the man's hand firmly. A smile spreading across their faces. They decide
Thank you
declare,
for showing
"Thank you
me
for showing." This unexpected turn of events leaves onlookers in stunned silence. The atmosphere is shifting as the King of H's feels a weight lift up
Oh
their
my
shoulders. Unfortunately, the man embarrassed and enraged with a sudden gesture of repentance pulls a hidden dagger, reminding King of H's that
this is the
sometimes
hardest game I've
embracing
ever
one's
played.
truth can be perilously unpredictable. And with one swift motion, they meet their untimely end. King of H's did not survive.
Fucking straight people.
I tell him he's acting that's rather goofy and tell him he's a silly Billy and then immediately suck his
Oh my
dick.
god, I'm gonna go grab ice cream. Jesus.
No, you gotta be here for this. You gotta be here for this.
Didn't really stand on your convictions there, Chris.
As King H Pizza boldly approached the slinger of slurs, as an unexpected wave of confidence which washed over him. You must be acting rather goofy, you silly Billy. With a daring grin, he leaned in and executed an audacious act that left the onlookers gasping. But rather than inciting fear, it sparkled laughter from the crowd. Surrounded by laughter and camaraderie, King Pizza found himself alive and thriving.
Wow.
Having turned
Wow.
the event into a surprise
You
and
didn't
celebration
go
of
through
pride
it.
and wit. I survived by sucking the man's dick. I didn't back down.
Oh, I should have said takes one to know one and then proceeded to run away goofily.
Not the training in the fucking.
Don't even.
Glorious training is crazy.
Oh my
It's got a
god.
whole training arc out there.
I use my. The defiant grin, regular sir, soared into the sky, glittering around under the sun like a rainbow-colored kite, leaving the slur speaker gaping in astonishment. Did you gape the man, Rowan? Did you gape the man?
this.
For a moment, the
proper
euphoria of
usage.
flight filled them with confidence, but a
Oh.
sudden gust tossed them off course, crashing them into a nearby tree where they were knocked unconscious. As the onlookers gathered, all they could do was shake their head-seeking power. Shake their head-seeking power in the skies had led to an ironic fall from grace, and regular Sir's vibrant spirit was extinguished that day.
What a fucking this is a lesson. This is a moral.
Remember, you
Moral
can
of the
only win
story:
by
if you're
sucking their
flying,
dick.
did
Or
Chris
by
live?
doing what I do.
Did Chris live?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out.
What do you mean? You'll find out.
Yeah, he lived.
No fucking way he lived. Why?
I immediately pull out a revolver and play Russian roulette with myself, somehow coming out victorious to prove my masculinity.
Oh, dude.
In a dimly lit bar, King of the Fags spun the revolver's chamber. Why are we gonna? What? Spun the revolver's chamber with a flamboyant flourish. Running out of words here, AI. The expectations of a hateful crowd swelling around him. With a dramatic wink, they pulled the trigger. Am I they, them? Am I he, him? The click echoing like a taunt, and by sheer luck, the chamber was empty, leaving the audience gasping in shock and awe. Instead of proving his masculinity through violence, King of the Fags emerged a legend. living to tell the tale of bravado
No
and survival.
way.
As the whispers of his courage spread like wildfire through a world yearning for bold defiance.
Okay, why? Okay,
So I die
why is
by
there?
coming to acceptance.
I'm the only person who's never lived.
Chris lives by
I think
sucking
obliterating
someone's
this
dick.
man with an artillery gun would scare people away.
The man calls me a slur, and I suck his dick and I live. Chris realized, oh, I'm not gay. Gets killed by the man who called him a slur.
Stabbed to death. Yes, you are. Stab, stab, stab.
Oh my god.
This shit's so good.
In a gay orgy! But really,
I'm just trying to cover all bases here, man. My answers might not make any sense, but I'm just trying not to die again.
Dude, this shit's so peak. You have no idea.
Literally, like, here's me writing in like the flame on the fucking paper with the quill.
I realized I wasn't straight. I actually was gay, and I continued with the orgy.
Brilliant, brilliant. The bot loves a good fucking double reach around.
Yeah. Oh, double reach around, excuse me?
And you know who doesn't love a good double reach around?
Me, I don't love that.
Okay,
I
kill
don't-
yourself, God.
I tell him my mother is in the hospital, explaining she has contracted the gay virus and she's being treated, and then I have to leave to see her.
That was unironically my initial setup.
King Pizza's heart raced as they spun a web of fabricated concern, all while trying to edge away from the crowds of withering bodies.
Writhing.
Oh, writhing bodies. As they delivered the riveting tale of their mother's dire health, the room fell silent, but not in sympathy.
You can't trick a gay man.
In disbelief. Just as the collective confusion turned to ear, King Pizza found their way blocked by a grizzled participant who, mistaking the urgency for a challenge, concerned them and exclaimed, "A gay virus? Outrageous! You're not getting out of this one!" And with that, it was all over for King Pizza.
Yeah,
fucked
the
you to
gay
death.
virus thing was too much.
They fucked you to death because they thought you were lying.
Using a technique a friend of mine showed me in the forest. I used a few hand signs to teleport out of the orgy without anyone noticing. I focused intently on my hand signs, channeling the fervor of the wild forests into a hasty teleportation attempt. I don't like how he said hasty. As the air shimmered around them, they felt a rush of uncertainty. Would they really vanish without a trace? With a sudden pop, I found myself back in the safety of my own home. The echoes of laughter and music fading behind me, alive and free from an awkward encounter they had never wanted. Thank God for my little forest friend who trains in the forest every week.
His training attempts in the forest don't work, but yours
Let's
do.
see what he did.
Fucking forest, bro.
To gay heaven!
Forest, bro.
Wait, I do. You
Bro,
go
you
to
say
gay.
he got raptured to get out of the orgy.
I just die.
As regular sir takes to the
When
air,
it
their
gets too
body.
awkward, so you just die.
As the regular sir takes to the air, their bodies shimmering with the newfound powers of flight. The crowd
Right.
below gasp in awe, mistaking
No
their
way this
sudden
works.
elevation for a celestial display of ultimate acceptance.
It's dope.
However, in their eagerness to escape reality, regular sirs fails to notice a low-hanging chandelier crashing down with a horrific
dubious
clang that
low-hanging
seals the magic of the
chandelier.
moment. It turns out that soaring too close to the sun can lead to a rather abrupt end, leaving only a bemused crowd to ponder the tragedy of a hero who flew too high.
You should have used the teleport jitsu you showed me.
Cheers.
Nah, I gave it to you instead.
Alright, let's see how Keagan dies this time. I said that I have to use the restroom, and instead of doing that, I use my power of visibility and charisma to leave. Why would you need charisma if you're already invisible?
Listen,
You're cooked.
it's gonna pull
You're
some
cooked.
bull crap, and it's gonna say that I end up needing to talk to somebody.
They need a restroom break. The crowd's laughter momentarily distracts them. Why are they laughing about you needing to
They
use
find
the bathroom?
using the restroom funny.
Fucking loser.
We all know gay people.
They
don't
were
post.
they were expecting a golden shower.
Yep.
Just momentarily distracts them, allowing a perfect opportunity to activate their power of invisibility. Slipping away unnoticed, the weapon nerd feels a surge of relief as they weave through the throngs of colorful bodies. But pride turns to panic when their charm falters, exposing them just as they reach the door. With a chorus of surprised gasps echoing behind them, the weapon nerd tumbles into the street, narrowly escaping an avalanche of glittering bombs. But there are races with a mix of exhilaration and dread. Life in the fast lane had never felt so dangerous, and the escape proves fatal when they stumble into oncoming traffic.
This AI is a fucking hater, bro. I win. I'm gonna survive again.
I had a
I had a
feeling,
feeling this might happen. I asked one of my friends to call me around this time before I went, so I have an excuse to leave in case.
You're gonna die you're gonna
I
die
had a
just
feeling
like
I
me.
would suddenly turn straight during the game.
I swear to God,
I
if you live and I die, that's gonna be bullshit.
As the pulsating beats of the orgy thudded in his ears, King of the Fags felt the intense heat of embarrassment wash over him, but he remained composed. When his phone rang at the exact moment he had planned, he seized the opportunity. With a convincing smile, he excused himself, claiming a sudden family emergency, and gracefully made his way to the exit, dodging curious glances with the stealth of a cat. While he narrowly escaped unscathed, he couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of his evening, grateful for a friend who was in on the secret,
Goddamn.
leaving him alive and eternally straightened in a sea of twisted desires.
Are you fucking kidding me? I tell them that my fucking mother is dying, and they're like, "No, we're gonna fuck you to death."
How did I? What does it hate me? Does it hate me?
You didn't survive
I'm
once.
dreaming of
I
a
know,
better
I'm
life.
doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.